it's Carly from Healthy Home Chick, and today I'm going to share with you a really yummy recipe which is an alternative to something that can be very unhealthy, but this one's actually super good for you. It is a homemade hot cocoa with a little coconut twist, and we use organic raw cocoa powder. We use raw unfiltered honey. Peppermint is optional if you want a little minty taste at the end. And then our base that we use is coconut almond milk. And I love this brand. It is carrageenan free. It has good calcium. It's very healthy for you. No added sweeteners at all. And this as your base, I highly recommend. It gives it a really, really good taste. It does taste sweetened even though it's not. And then we use, instead of artificial sweeteners in this recipe, we use this organic pure maple syrup. And then we have some organic dark chocolate. So I talk a little bit about this in my blog post, but whenever you are picking out dark chocolate to use in this recipe, any recipes, or just if you're trying to be health conscious, you wanna make sure it's at least 70% or more dark chocolate or cocoa, or whatever it says on the package. It needs to be 70% or more, or else it's not really worth it. There's probably more sugar or more something else than cocoa in what you're eating, and then you're kind of losing those health benefits. So we are using, this is 80% cocoa. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna add our coconut milk to a medium-sized saucepan, and we're gonna start heating that up with our cocoa powder and our pieces of chocolate. Okay, so go ahead and add your almond milk, and as that is heating up in between low and medium heat, you want to add your cocoa powder, and your pieces of dark chocolate. Again, we would be using the full amount if I was doing the larger recipe. And then just go ahead and stir and let that start to melt and heat up to create our constant for this recipe. Okay, so once you have the chocolate melted in and your milk's really heating up, starting to create this steam, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, you wanna go ahead and turn your heat down so that it does not burn your milk on the bottom of the pan. And then go ahead and add in your sweeteners. So you wanna add in your honey, add in your pure maple syrup, and then go ahead and stir that in to give it a little more of a sweet taste, because that dark chocolate can be pretty rich. And then stir that up. Okay, and once the sweeteners are all melted in, you will be good to go. Of course, you will use a larger saucepan, but I was just kind of making the size for myself, so a lot smaller. You will add that into a mug,